You know, it's sad. It really is fucking sad. It all had to come down to this. But I told you. I told all of you. Here we have it. All you clowns, all you social rejects, all you jabronis crying, complaining, screaming, hollering, saying how biased I am, how much of a hater I am, how much I don't know what I'm talking about, how much I don't know what I'm saying. And where are we right now, people? Where are we right now? Where's the Wii U right now? Where is Nintendo right now? Tell me. Tell me. I want you to tell me that everything I said, every video I made, everything I ever talked about was wrong. I want you to tell me everything I said, every video I made was nothing but trolling. But you can't. You can't tell me I was wrong. You can't tell me I was hating. You can't tell me I was trolling. Why? Because everything I said was true. Everything I said was a fact. And when you look at the landscape of gaming right now and you see how far Nintendo has fallen, what else do you have? Look yourself in the mirror and feel like the fucking dumb idiot that you are. Unbelievable. I mean, how many times can I explain it to you idiots? You have to speak up. If you want better, you have to demand better. But no, you guys don't want to do that. You guys want to pretend that everything's okay. Nintendo is perfect. Iwata is amazing. I mean, how you're even calling him Iwata-san. I mean, it's just disgusting. It is pure and utterly disgusting. How brainwashed, how mind-fucked, how corrupted you people are by a child's play toy, a piece of plastic, a 4'11" Japanese man, and some dude who says my body is ready. For any of you that are new to gaming, for any of you that haven't been around gaming long, Nintendo has never done good business with third-party developers. The only reason they had good third-party support with the regular Nintendo and the Super Nintendo is because they had the market on lock, because they had monopolies in place, and because nobody dared to challenge them. Fast forward to Sega coming in, Sega took a sizable chunk of the market from Nintendo, and when the PlayStation 1 came in, and Nintendo wanted to remain stubbornly with cartridges, and PlayStation came out with CDs that were easy to develop for and cheap to make with smaller royalties, boom, everybody left Nintendo, and ever since then, nobody has looked back. But again, maybe you people just started gaming. Maybe it's what they say are true. Nintendo fans are mainly kids, because it doesn't seem like you idiots and you morons have any comprehension of history, and even if you didn't, you can obviously look it up on your computer, your tablet, or your phone, or whatever device you social rejects use to cry and complain on my comment section. It's embarrassing. It's utterly embarrassing that the company that pretty much shaped my childhood, pretty much shaped me as a gamer, has fallen this far because of morons like you. Because of people that didn't want better. Because of people that didn't want to demand better. Because people didn't want to hold the company and the employees and the people that work there accountable. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. Don't blame these third-party developers. Don't blame these other companies. Sony isn't having any problems getting support. Microsoft's the new guy on the block. They didn't come to Nintendo's third console. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Nintendo's fourth console. And they don't have any problem getting support. Yet, it's funny to me how Sony is apparently broke. Microsoft is apparently hemorrhaging money. And yet, Nintendo is the one that can't get any support. Imagine that. I mean, somebody, please explain it to me, this ridiculous and stupid as hell notion that third-party developers don't support Nintendo because they're afraid of Nintendo. Who the hell do you think makes these decisions on where these games go? It's most likely not the developer. It's probably the suits and the shareholders and the pencil pushers at the top of each company. They look down at the Nintendo, they look down at the Microsoft Xbox, the PlayStation, the Vita, whatever, and the bean counters make the decision, is it worth our time to put time, effort, and resources to put this game here for the monetary value we're going to get back? And in Nintendo's case, it never has been since the Super Nintendo left the market. It hasn't. Accept it. Deal with it. And for any moron who wants to say that these third parties are afraid of Nintendo, People, understand Nintendo supports their handhelds, including the Game Boys, the Game Boy Colors, the Game Boy Advances, the DSs, the 3DSs, much more than they do their home consoles. And the third-party developers support their handhelds much more than they do Nintendo consoles. Nintendo consoles are pretty much worthless, people. They're freaking worthless. They're absolutely garbage. You pay money. You spend $200, $300, $400 to buy an underpowered system, an unconventional system that has what, 5% of the total market of games on the market. Meaning that in reality, you have to buy two machines because nobody can ever just play one machine. Nobody can play just Nintendo. It's not happening. It's not possible. Now, there are a lot of people that don't enjoy Nintendo games. They don't like Nintendo games. Mario's not their thing. Metroid's not their thing. I love Zelda, but Zelda may not be their thing. And for them, they only need one machine. Nintendo doesn't interest them. But if you like Nintendo, it does not matter how much you like Nintendo. Nintendo could be your favorite developer, your favorite console of all time. As a gamer, you have to get another machine because Nintendo cannot just do it for you alone. They can't. Their graphics, their online, their infrastructures, their constant droughts of games. I mean, they've been plagued with the same problems dating back to them delaying Majora's Mask and Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. They've been plagued with the same problems of difficult to develop systems, handicapped systems since the N64. They've been plagued with the same problems of constant droughts in between great first and second party titles since the N64. Ever since the N64, this company has never recovered. And yet here you are. N64, GameCube, Wii, Wii U. 4 fucking generations of games. And you people want to act ignorant about it like you don't know what the freaking problem is. It's mind-boggling. I can't even understand this. I don't understand how you morons don't understand. And the even better part is people are like, oh, I wish things could go back to the way things were back in the old days, back to the old 16-bit days where, you know, developers worked for Nintendo and everybody cared about Yeah. Let's go back to the old days where Nintendo ruled the gaming industry with an iron fist and an iron-fisted monopoly and straight ass-fucked and dominated everybody and let nobody have their way. And they were the kings of the block and everybody else was below them. And if you didn't like the way they did it, tough luck. You're done. Yeah, let's all go back to that, people. We all complain about Microsoft's business practices, but we want to act like Nintendo's the same, but completely forget how their entire empire in gaming was built. Tyranny, draconian-style practices, and not to mention a legal monopoly. So, where do we go from here? What can we do to change Nintendo? What has to happen? Honestly, it's too late. Nothing can happen. You morons waited too long. Not just a Wii U generation long, you waited a Wii generation too long, a GameCube generation too long, an N64 generation too long, and all the crying, bitching, and complaining about third-party developers is insane because you're the clowns that always say, we don't buy Nintendo consoles for third-party, we buy Nintendo consoles for Nintendo games. It doesn't matter if we don't get Nintendo games, it doesn't matter if we don't get third-party games on our Nintendo consoles. It doesn't matter. And then all of a sudden when you don't get these games, then, oh, boo-hoo, it fucking matters. Unfreaking believable. And I don't feel bad for any of you. I don't feel bad for anybody who wasted their money on a Wii U. I don't feel bad for anybody who has to go out there and buy an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4, or build a PC. I don't feel bad for Nintendo. They've made plenty of money failing. They've had plenty of time to make things better. I don't feel bad for any of you. For any of you that think gaming is in a rut, gaming is bad, this is the most fun I've had in gaming in multiple generations gaming on the PC, and I've been gaming well longer than any of you, so fuck all your opinions. They mean nothing to me. You guys are clowns that pretty much came out gaming in a 3D era, not knowing what gaming is, and even still to this day, you don't even know what gaming was. It's funny. So, now we have Ubisoft pulling the plug. And now we have the bean counters at Activision. They're pulling the plug. Not even a Call of Duty game. If you can't get Call of Duty on your console, you can't get anything. It's over. Expect 4 to 5 games a year and constant droughts. That is what you're going to get with the Wii U. You thought the N64 had droughts? You thought the GameCube had droughts? You ain't ever seen nothing yet. You are gaming in a literal desert. And the funny thing is you'll still damage control about it. You'll still be happy about it. You'll still blame everybody else for it except for the one sole entity that is responsible, and that is Nintendo. And the funny thing is, you want to talk about how the industry failing, how companies closing, how revenues being down, which is not true, is all part of these developers not supporting Nintendo. Funny, I don't seem to remember developers struggling in the 32-bit era with the PlayStation 1, with the PlayStation 2. I don't seem to be remembering them struggling at all. It was a matter of the economy going down that was the issue. Had nothing to do with not supporting Nintendo, because developers haven't been supporting Nintendo since gaming went 3D, and everything's been fine. Hell, you could even go back and look on it and realize that the Sega Saturn, a failed dead console, had more games on it than the N64. Imagine that. So, to conclude this video, for all you clowns, you morons, you social rejects, I thought I was lying, I'm just making things up, I'm a hater, I'm just trolling, I'm just trying to get a reaction, oh, this is just clickbait. Oh, fuck you. Because guess what? I was right. So what does that make you if I'm right? That makes you the moron, you the troll, you the morons in denial, and you the people that are so delusional you just can't accept reality. Face the facts. I'm right. I've been right. I've been right over the last 2 years, and all you fools in denial have no other choice now but to accept it. Deal with it.